All right, welcome back, familia. Hello. Guys, we are so close to 400. Just want to thank you guys. All right, let's just get into this. A couple things here. One, stick around. We're going to be, if you want to steal this from me, you'll be able to figure it out in a second. Our friends over at DD, $5. Make sure you can only have this if you have the app, though. FYI, I just want to point that out. You can only have this if you have the app. I'll go ahead and I'll show you the numbers real quick. I only ask that, I don't know if you guys are reading this. You might be reading this backwards. I only ask that if you do redeem this, please, for the love of God, be a good human and put it down in the comments so that, you know, people know that someone got it and they don't have to worry about trying to jot it down. Okay, but we're going to do this. Burger King, I guess, just turned 70. You guys know how I feel about our friends over at BK. Now, try reasons why we're doing this video. One, we're trying their little birthday cake jump off. Okay, we're doing that. Okay. Secondly, on the app, it's Wednesday, so they do $3 Whoppers. I swear to God, I hope it's good. I hope it's fresh. It's a little lukewarm, but that's par for the course. And then the try reason why we're doing this is because we had you paid for it. Someone sent us over $5. This came out to $6, which is okay, totally fine. Came out and they're like, please do a BK video. And I said, you know, the universe said, all right, they're doing this. It's a deal for the Whopper. Someone sent us $5. You paid for it. It was something that we used to do in our old channel, where if you guys really want me to eat something, or if you want to buy us a meal, you Venmo us over, Cash App, what was the other one? PayPal, with the little note, what you want me to eat, and we'll do it for you guys. So thank you so much to who sent us this. They wanted to stay anonymous. I don't understand the anonymity. I always find that very bizarre, but I understand why. I think as I get older, the anonymity, I said it right. I understand it a little bit more. So I understand you. Okay. This is thickum. It does not look like the photo. It never does. All right, let's take this bite. I want to like them. I grew up with them. I want to like this. Where's the ketchup also on this? It's all mayo. No ketchup. Burger King and I have a love-hate relationship right now. They just used to be so freaking good. Can I get an amen? Say it louder. Can I get an amen? Amen. Thank you. Okay. No further ado. Where the hell's the card? All right, to make sure that people watch the whole video, I'm going to do the annoying thing where I'm only going to say some of the numbers. People are going to be so mad. But come on. Appreciate you guys watching the whole video. All right. So when you have this, again, this only works if you have the Dunkin' app. Go ahead and put in this number. This is when you're redeeming it on the app as a gift, like you're adding money to it, a gift card. All right, so the card number is 6311-8283-4786-0781, and the PIN code is 3068 And we'll say the other 4 in just a minute. Let's have this cake. Oh, you know what that reminds me of? The annoying... This is how old I am. When we used to watch TV and they used to go to commercials. So that make sure that you stuck around. I'm using an old school broadcast network trick here. It's also, I like suspense. I'm one of those people that love suspense. The suspense is killing me. Something just coming out of my mouth? I don't want to talk about it. All right, birthday pie slice. It actually looks pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Can I get it all on camera? I know it's like wicked bright right now. Is that? Let's see. I can't even see it. Okay. All right. Do you guys want the nutritional facts? Not really, Lupe. I'm still gonna say them though. Calories 260. Okay. Happy birthday, Burger King. I want you so bad, Burger King, to be the way that you used to. There's also a big push right now to like boycott Chipotle as well, because Chipotle is just messing people up. Prices are going through the roof. People are you're barely getting sprinkled any protein. It's wild. Yet these companies are recording record profits. It doesn't make sense. Actually, it does make sense. This is what I tell my friends when like crazy things are happening. When it doesn't make sense, it makes sense. Not match. Wow, that is sweet. All right, let's go ahead and get some of the crust. We didn't really get that much crust. I mean, it's a cute little thing. In my area, here in Rhode Island, $2.59. You know, if you're looking for a sweet little treat, it does taste like birthday cake. If you're looking for a little sweet treat, a little como se llamas, and you like birthday cake, why not? I mean, if you want to know the ingredients, they have every word in the alphabet in there. Okay, so we're gonna get back to the Whopper. I have some travel news for you if you guys all wanna partake. Let's save the carbs here. We'll do this tostada style. I can't believe they didn't put any ketchup on here. It looks like sometime in September, October, we're going to be shipping ourselves back down to Tennessee, Florida area. Now, this is basically a mayo Whopper. Now, with that being said, because I want to do more vlogs again. So the next few months we're going to be here in Rhode Island, right? We got some projects happening. We're helping out some friends. But the difference this go around is as we're traveling south, we're going low and slow. We're finally going to do the traveling in which we always intended it to be. Over the next couple of months, we're going to be buying stuff for the Kia. Hotel Kia is what I'm calling our little Kia camper here. You guys like that? Hotel Kia. We're going to invest in a trifold bed. We're going to invest in some shade covers. I think we're going to invest in some fans. I found some space underneath where the bed is where I can put extra stuff. And I'm trying to figure out how we can save space. Because there's a lot of room in between, and I'll have to go back there and sit back there, but there's a lot of room when we have like a tote box. We have all this extra room, and I get why people build things, but we're trying to do non-build anything where you can kind of double stack it, and I'll be able to still see beyond it. So we're gonna be retrofitting. Up here, I need to buy the crossbars so that we can put our cargo thing on top. Okay. What else are we investing in? Oh, we used to have these clips. There used to be you could put a clip in here and a clip on the other side. And I used to have this black curtain. So basically, you know, to really stealth car camp, you know, you could put the thingies together right here, boom, and it would look like it's just an empty car up here, and it was amazing. And I don't know what the heck I did with it, and I wish crumbs all over me. I don't know what the heck I did with it. A part of me probably threw it away, but certain things like practical stuff like that, I wouldn't throw away. So it's very interesting. But anyways, all right, the next two digits is 63. So far it is, the pin number is 306863. Okay, we got two more digits left. So those are a couple of things, and I'm going to buy them and I'm going to piecemeal them together. And I was also, right, just for fun, I don't know if it's, I'm thinking of it logistically, and I just don't know how it's going to work. But there's a gentleman here in Rhode Island, and you guys can look him up. He travels, he lives in his car full time. And what he does all day is he does all the delivery apps, which I found fascinating. So what I want to do is, I've always wanted to experiment with these delivery apps. Is I'm debating on applying for some of them, right, just to start the activation on them. But as we're traveling from Rhode Island to Tennessee to Florida, and then probably back from Florida back up to Tennessee, and then Tennessee back up to Rhode Island in the fall time, is I want to see how it works with, if we're traveling nice and slow, jump on the apps and try to make some quick gas money, right? Hey, oh damn, we made 20 bucks, gasolina. Oh, we made another 20 bucks, dinner. Oh, we made another 20 bucks, taxes, right? So start, you know, a fun little way. And it also, what I was reading online is, it's a fun way. Some of the drivers were saying it's a fun way to discover like a town. It's a fun way to discover a town. It's a fun way to see what restaurants are good, if they're nice inside. If they're not, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna go to that. I'm not gonna try that local restaurant, or I'm not gonna eat at that McDonald's, whatever it is. So it's like, it's completely, it's such a fascinating world. And I know some people are like, Luke, what the heck are you doing? But I know some of you are going, that's so interesting. And I'm one of those folks that I'm in my era right now where I just want to try interesting things. I just am. I'm speaking completely vulnerably with you guys right now. I am just in my era right now where I just want to try things because I'm curious and I just want to see how they work from the other side and just experience things and then move on, right? I don't see myself driving like that full time or anything like that. I might try it here in Rhode Island here and there just for funsies, but it's just something I want to see, try it. And it might also bring a lot of appreciation, which I already have a lot of appreciation for Uber Eats drivers, Grubhub drivers, DoorDash drivers, because first of all, you know, it is it is a luxury. Food delivery is a luxury. It's a service. Otherwise, get your lazy butt up and go to the restaurant, get it yourself. You are paying for a service. So I always tip appropriately. I always look at how many miles away the restaurant is from my place. Calculate a base tip. And then go from there. Is the weather crazy? Is it did we order a lot of food? You know, you kind of tweak it a little bit here and there. But always tip appropriately. These folks are using their own gas, their own car, their own time. This is how they make a living. It's a luxury thing. People, you know, there's some people out there be like, well, if you know, it shouldn't depend on tips. You know, Grubhub should be paying them. Yeah, you know what's going to happen? The delivery fee is going to be $20. Nobody wants to do that, right? So, you know, now depending on what you order, but they also give you coupons. Grubhub gives you coupons and all this stuff. It's just, it's a service. So with that being said, you know, I kind of want to see how it is on the other side. And I think it's a fun way to be able to kind of net even some of our travel expenses, right? On our way down to Tennessee. As you guys know, you know, we're going to start working the land at Tennessee a little bit right now. You know, we're going to invite some friends over to help us clear the land and maybe map it out. And, you know, you guys know what I'm trying to do down there is I'm probably going to buy a tent first and do some tent life and then slowly follow the journey up. So hopefully one day we can do a little tiny home, or maybe a converted really cool RV, right? Or maybe depending on the rates, and maybe someone's a place is selling a cheap RV, because right now it's so crazy. You know that these RV loans, they're almost as long as like house loans. So yes, you're gonna end up paying, like at the end of the day, in 20 years or 10 years, you'll be paying, you know, 0.5 of what you could have just bought it in cash now. But it's not about that. What it's really about is trying to keep that monthly payment low. So I'm looking at some of these RVs and I'm going, damn, like I can have this new RV for about $200-300 a month. This is wild. And if we just buy it, and when we're in Tennessee, we can just, you know, while we're visiting Adam, we can use it and then rent it out on Airbnb. I mean, what's a typical Airbnb night stay? About $100, depending. And more if you're staying at a really nice place. I've never gotten an Airbnb lower than $95, $105. So if you're the mortgage, well, not the mortgage, the loan payment is $300. Let's say extra fees, it's all going to come out to $400, insurance $500. All you got to do is rent it out 5 days out of the whole month to break even. No brainer. No brainer. I don't know what I'm doing with this, but it's a no brainer. So anyways, that's my thought process, and I hope you guys are along for the ride. All right, let's shut up. Let's show the last. Again, that card number is 6311-8283-4786-0781, and then the pin, the full pin is going to be 30686360, and that's going to be $5 for Duncan. You guys enjoy that, okay? I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to fold it so I know that it was one of the giveaways and I don't try to use it. Oops, just lost it. Okay, hopefully someone redeems it. Again, just comment down below. It takes 2 seconds. You can even put an emoji. I don't know. Put the coffee emoji, and just, you know, that way. And then that way, if no one is inclined to redeem it or wants it, I'll do it in the next video, right? And just, you know, again, you don't have to, but I'm really asking you to. It just makes everyone's lives easier. Nothing's worse than trying to pull up your phone and type it in and it's already been taken. You're like, damn it, I just wasted all that time doing that. So just please, if you're a lurker and you get it and you don't like commenting, just please. And we'll do them in different videos. We love giving the gift of caffeine, if that means anything for you guys. Okay. All right. So that's basically my thoughts. I want to give you guys a little bit of the time frame. The next 3 months or so, I'm going to be in Rhode Island. And then after that, at some point, we're going to start making our way back down south. We're going to play around with a little bit with the delivery apps just to see if it's, again, it could not work also. I could be, Brisket and I can just be in a city for a few hours and be like, damn, I guess nobody wants food delivery. And then we can just continue on to the next town. We're gonna avoid big cities. I've learned that in my life, I'm done with big cities. They're cool to visit maybe if it's like a couple hours, but then that's it. Like, I'm more of a mid-sized city to small town type of guy. And what I'm gonna start doing is, as we're putting on in our Google Maps, right? Let's say from here to, make it easy, right? From here to Knoxville, I'm going to try to navigate what towns are in the mid-size to small town feel. And I think, if I'm wrong, please correct me, guys, but I think a mid-sized city is about 100,000 people and less. Does that make sense? But even that's a little big for me. You know, I would like to stick to like 50,000 people and below, but really concentrate on 10,000 and smaller towns, small towns. I think that's where my love really is. So anyways, I've talked your guys' ear off. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, BK. 70. Might be time for a hip replacement. I'm right behind you too, BK. I mean, we both celebrated our 70th birthday this year. I really want you to get back. God, you were so good back in the day. I really want them to take a page out of Domino's. I know some people still don't like Domino's, but when I tell you that Domino's is better branded, better pizza, better everything since their rebrand from like 10 years ago. I can't remember when they did that commercial, but the CEO, unless it's a Mandela effect, I could have sworn that the CEO went on TV and said, yeah, our pizza sucks. Give us a chance. And I think what they did is they shut down all the Pizza Huts for like a couple days or whatever, got all the new stuff in there, retrained everybody. And when I tell you they hit the ground running, now I think they're up there. I think they're probably one of the biggest fast food pizza chains, because for a while they were on the decline. You know, you really don't see Pizza Huts that much more. Papa John's, where the heck are they? I think that they closed most of them in Rhode Island, if not all. I think there's one in Pawtucket, and there might be a couple more, but I remember there used to be like at least 10 or so. Pizza Hut, they're going out the window too. We were talking about Papa Gino's is a local brand, or regional brand, sorry. They've been closing locations. There's a hyper local one that they've been holding steady, so I'm proud of them. We order them if we want kind of like a pizza that some people don't like deep dish pizza, and some people don't like New Haven style pizza, which is my favorite. So I always order Paizones, that's the name of it. Paizones. We always order Paizones if it's going to be kind of like kind of hits everybody at the same time. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Probably doesn't. Now I'm rambling. I got to go back home. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. Thank you for, I think we're almost at 400, which means we're almost at 500, which means we are halfway to 1,000, baby, which means then we'll be able to go live and we'll be able to implement some of the cool stuff that I want to do. And then I'll also make an announcement on our other channel. We're going to be moving all that memberships over to this channel because this one will just have more content, more daily stuff. You know, the other channel will still do local Rhode Island food, and we'll still do lives over there. But this one, since I'm going to be on the road a little bit more and there's not a lot of local Rhode Island restaurants while traveling outside of Rhode Island, it just makes sense. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. I love you guys. Enjoy. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Until next time, keep on trucking, and I'll see you mañana.